What's good, YouTube? Hopefully, y'all can hear me. Mic sounds okay, I guess. Maybe I'll move this up a little bit. See if I can move this up. Yeah, maybe that's a little bit better. Could have used the other microphone. I'm using a built-in microphone that's in the laptop right here. So, just in case you don't know, if you just bumped into my page, this is I'm DJ Green Hornet, and I'm doing the breakdown and the listening of my latest project, the Skit Tape Volume 2. Lighting is not too good, but that's the cover. And you can find that on Bandcamp, and actually, my YouTube page is called the Digital Dust No Bad Energy Show, just in case you don't know. Yeah, so I'm going to be talking about breaking down my latest project, Skit Tape Volume 2, and some other random thoughts. And maybe I get in my commentary towards the end, some things I might want to say. Wasn't sure I was to get on tonight. I was feeling good earlier, but just some things happened. My vehicle, after I detailed it and stuff like that. So it looked like tomorrow I have to bring that down to the shop. So things happen, but I wanted to maybe do this a little bit earlier. Yesterday I was out and about, so I didn't get a chance to do the show like I wanted, but I promised you guys last week I was going to, do a video for you guys. The show last week, check out the previous show for my background, my new background. So we're back at my original setup right here, my turntables in the back, my new setup, which I'm gonna be using more, is I got my storage for my albums. So I thought I'll, have you guys check out two different, sets I got going on here. So I have my DJ background when I'm doing stuff like this, and when I want to do commentary, my random thoughts and whatnot, I'll probably do it back where the storage, albums at. So yeah, I still gotta put most of my records in the shelves. I'm gonna do some of my hip hop joints and shuffle them around. Yeah, I'm gonna do my random thoughts and let you guys know what's going on as far as that. So I promise you guys putting out this Skit Tape Volume 2. And basically, it's just similar to a Volume 1, unreleased, previous play joints, remix, some new skits like that. So it's some tracks that I might have had like on my MySpace page, me talking over it and having, some of the tracks on Reverb Nation and stuff like that, similar to Volume 1. Just showing you guys basically always did, similar things. I actually touched up a few of these tracks. So most of us are like an original form. Some of them, I kind of tweaked and remixed them or whatnot, using my older gear, same equipment and stuff like that. Just the recording process a little bit different as far as me recording, into the computer. Previously, years before, I was recording straight onto the CD. So I had like CD files, MP3s and stuff like that saved and whatnot. So next year I'll be doing something similar. I got still some more stuff. So I'm gonna use the Skit Tape Volume series as alternative, either remixed or, things like that, you know what I mean? So experimental type tracks and stuff, then my regular stuff is, it's just gonna be straightforward, maybe, my regular kind of hip hop stuff and things like that. So yeah, so when you see the skit tape, that's what it would be. So volume three probably be more unreleased remix stuff or previously uploaded stuff. Then after that, I probably mostly use that for experimental, alternative, things like that. So that'll be the skit tape volume series. So yeah, I had fun putting this together, going over some files and um, adding some new things. And I'll let what I added that was kind of new. So I added a few new skits. Some things was I haven't used, and that kind of fit perfect. And yeah, that's what it is. Go support the project. It's my band camp page at DJ Green Hornet. Also, you can always check out the description and in the comments. I got my Cash App, my PayPal information, and I got all my links where you can listen to my projects and things like that. So yeah, you got to check out those links. I'm going to try to get into my distro kid pretty soon, sometime this month. Get into that. But yeah, support my all my links and my page and my projects. And when I play this new joint, make sure um, you go to the Bandcamp page. But yeah, sometime I get the copyright claim. So if you listen to this live, that's cool. If you're joining in, um, nobody's really in my chat right now, but in the future, if you're listening to the broadcast, uh, you might be watching it. Then might have to edit some parts out. Might be copyright claims and things like that. I didn't even know one of my videos had a claim on it today. So I think I'm gonna check when it's done and see if they, took out the part. So you might be watching the video, then it just maybe a skip or something like that. I don't know how it works. I haven't really watched any of my videos um, over. Usually when I just do the videos and that's it, whatnot. A few of them I did like playbacks and things, but I don't know how it goes. Like when they do the copyright. I know a while ago I was listening to a mixtape. It was interesting, and I think I said this on a previous video too, where I was listening to it, then it cut out, and it played the rest. But it was weird because the song you can listen to it on the YouTube itself, but in the mixtape it was cut out. So that was real strange. So yeah, so if you're watching this video, the rebroadcast and the video just like cut or skip or something like that, you'll know because of the music, copyright claim, stuff like that. So yeah, share, comment on this video, um, like, you know, all that good stuff. And if you like what I'm doing and you like far as the movie clips and stuff like that, if there's some movie or scene I need to check out, and maybe you want me to add to my projects, let me know in the comment section, you know. And definitely, support my links and things like that. I was checking out my Twitter page today. It looked like I lost some followers or whatnot. I haven't been using that much, so I want to know why people would unfollow me. So I haven't really did anything to make people upset or something like that. Like, well, but I'm not as visible, not using that platform. I probably won't even share this video on that page. You can check out my Tumblr page. I'll share that, this clip and, you know, things on there sometime too. So I do got like a Tumblr page, even though I don't use that as much. But yeah, support this project, all my projects, my Mob Tales, Blaxploitation mixtape, Grindhouse mixtape, Huntsville in, Social Distance, reintroduction, mixtape. Then you got the Murderous Hornets project. That's a classic. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's what it is. And let's get into Skit Tape Volume 1. Well, this is Volume 2, so I got a Volume 1 too. Yeah, check that project out. Yeah, matter of fact, let me know which one you like better, or if they're equal, let me know in the comments. Share both of the projects, Skip Tape Volume 1 and Volume 2. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I had fun putting this together, something real quick. I'm always working on, new stuff, so I don't know if I'm going to drop something at the end of this year. If I have enough material to put out before 2020, I will. If not, I'll just do it, sometime in January, February, or something like that. So it's been a minute. Probably want to do some scratching and cutting, um, I want a track or two, for the next one, do a scratch track. I haven't did one of those in a while, so I want to do a scratch track, and maybe I'll do some scratching, other kind of scratching, but I want to do a DJ scratch track. So I've been working on that too a little bit. Yeah, matter of fact, I'm getting like carpal tunnel, like syndrome or something like that. My joints, my hands is like grip up, like be stuck and so how to move. So I don't know what that is. What's going on? I have been scratching, but not intensely. I have that in the past, the last few days, but I have been working on my car too a little bit, doing some detailing of the wiping and stuff like that. So I think when I get off tonight, maybe I'm going to hit the gym. But if anything, I want to take some. I got some like gummies, vitamins. One of them I have was for like joints and stuff like that. I took some the other day, but I think I need to take some again next few days and try to get in that habit. Maybe that'll help a little bit. But yeah, I don't know what's wrong. My hands, like both hands, they just start tensing up. It's real crazy, like. But yeah, let me get into the first track. This is the instrumental track. This is the Return. This track right here. Nice track. Breaking it down. This is always thought this would be a good intro track. Introduction to set it off. And so this one is called The Return. This is an instrumental track. I'm just gonna let this play. Yeah, once again, before I get it started, like I said, if you hear anything, just skip out on the if you listen to the rebroadcast, make sure you go to the Bandcamp page and download this project, all my projects, and listen to the track. And if it's something do skip, go back to my comment like, yeah, I listened to that track, blah blah blah, on your Bandcamp page, and I downloaded it, and and leave a comment, let me know if you listen to that track, if something, skip out, so let's get into the Return track right here. I got my makeshift set up right here, so hopefully you guys can hear. Look like everything's fine with the microphone and stuff like that. I've been having problems with the issues with the mic and stuff, but look like it's good. So let me set it off right now. Instrumental track. Yep, it's the intro track. That is the return, setting it off from the Skit tape, volume 2. So yeah, we're gonna get into some second track. And I always had the movie samples and the clips and whatnot. So you're going in with the dialogue right here. I call it gangster dialogue. Then the song is actually called Reminisce, Nautica Era, Volume 2. So that's Volume 2. So for Part 2, I should have worn Nautica for this one, but maybe next time. I was thinking about that yesterday. I went out last night and Friday night. So I'll let you know, talk about more of that towards the end of the video. But yeah, I should have wore the Nautica shirt for this project right here. So we're gonna go with the gangster dialogue. Then we get into the track, instrumental track called Reminisce Nautica Era, Volume 2. This is a longer instrumental track right here. I think this might be the longest instrumental track right here that's on this project. So let's get into it and enjoy.
Talking like you're in a movie, Victor. Like a gangster movie. I'm not a violent person. Are you? I'm not a gangster. You're not? I don't think so. No, I don't think so either.
That's Reminisce Nautica Era Part 2. So Part 2 and Part 1 on this project. part 2 sounded good for the beginning of this project. Part 1 a little bit down the road. So yeah, so that's the second track right there. Now we're gonna get into the third track. This is called the 87 instrumental. Then I got the skit at the end. It's called What You Smoking. So yeah, so let me get into this track right here. There we go.
Smoking. It's an e-cig.
Fake cigarette? That's dumb. I smoke weed.
Yeah, third track right there. Yeah, to make sure it stopped. Yeah, 87 instrumental. Yeah, and like I said previously at the beginning, just like I use some of my older gear. This might have been like one of my first tracks, or when I was getting my gear, learning how to put stuff together and program stuff and things like that. And so yeah, that's a really older track that I had for a while, but it's finally getting, I guess, the light of day. So it sounded good. I touched it up a little bit. Made sure I had me a some movie clip towards the end. For you guys. Of course. Most of the tracks on this project got something either clip at the beginning and at the middle or towards the end. Mixed in and stuff like that. So yeah. So I got maybe like two tracks on here. It's kind of like some older tracks. Well, all of them is older tracks, but yeah, the 87 instrumental is like one of the tracks that it's like very, older when I started, working on and putting projects to, working on my gear and stuff like that. So that's out of my Boss SP 202 for my gearheads out there. I know what that is. So had that, unit for a while, since maybe like year like 2000 or something like that. So very old project, unit right there. So we're gonna get to number 4 here. This is actually Nautica era part 1. And the skit or the insert is called You're a Junkie. So that's what it is. Nautica era part 1. I mixed it around, as you can see. I named the first one part 2. And these are, the tracks are the original tracks names and stuff like that. So I didn't like change them up and some things like that, because I could have said, well, I want to name the first one that comes on part 1, then the next one was part 2. No, I didn't do that. So I left the 1 as number 1 and 2 as 2. So Yeah, let me see. Well, make sure get my playlist right. Yeah, so this is Nautica Era Part 1, then the insert, You're a Junkie. So let's get into it. Nautica Era Part 1.
You a junkie. Only place you going is to the motherfucking morgue. County, motherfucker.
Yeah, Nautica Era Part 1. That's the track right there with You're a Junkie um, skit. So yeah, what I was gonna say, not only leave comments for things that you might want me to sample from or movies you want to check out and scenes and things like that. Yeah, if you know anything, that as far as the movie clips, a sample from, leave them in the comment. Enjoy uh, that knowing, we got some movie heads that know what's going on or seen that before or think it's familiar. So whether you right or wrong, I probably won't reply back, just in case for not snitching on sample snitching and stuff like that. So yeah, so either way, if you know the movie or you think you do, leave it in a comment. I might not reply, I might just like it, but I'm probably won't comment whether you're right or wrong. So let that be a mystery. So yeah, matter of fact, I'm getting to the next track right here. So yeah, start off with a little prequel beat to the track that I probably put on volume 3. So then I get into the skit, the Twinkie skit, then then it's like 3 parts of the next track. You got like the intro beat, you got the skit, then you got the astral instrumental track. I call that one the instrumental trap chapter 20 verse 12. Similar to a track, rest in peace to the rapper Easy E, one of the founder members of NWA. He had a track called, I can't remember what's the name of that track called. Let me see, make sure, because I forget sometime too. But yeah, I based this off his track that is called. Let me see. Yeah, chapter 8, verse 10. So that's the name of his track, chapter 8, verse 10. I wanted to do a beat that's similar, to that. I came across and try to make something similar to, what he did. I came across, even though now I know, what he did and what he sampled from, but I came across and made something similar. So that's this next track. Um, It's inspired by Easy E track. What I said, chapter 8, volume 20, but 10, but mine is called chapter 20, verse 12. So I'm guessing I made this back in 2012. And gonna touch this one up a little bit. This one of the tracks that I kind of remixed and whatnot. So you got the intro track, and you got the skit, then you got the instrumental. So let's get into that track right here. So yeah, so let's get into
Look, this ain't no easy thing to say, so I'm just gonna say it. Your mother used to be a hoe.
Yep, chapter, or let me say 5. Yeah, that's track list 5. That one's called. It's like 3 parts, but the intro part, I'm just calling that straight up pimping Twinkie skit. Then I got the chapter 20, verse 12 skit right there. So let's get into the next track right here. This is just like an instrumental. It's number 6 right here. Get into this one. It's kind of self-explanatory right here. Pretty much the same as originally made it. It's one of the original tracks. Most of all old school, get into number 7 here. So yeah, number 7. Got the skit, got the instrumental, then you got the skit at the end. So the first skit is called Zone Out, and that goes into the track. It's actually called the instrumental. It's a Zone Out, Daydreaming. Then the skit at the end is called Daydreaming Skit. So Zone Out skit, Zone Out Daydreaming instrumental, Daydreaming skit. So I'll play that. It's track number 7. Let's get into it right now.
And you're sitting at home doing this shit? You should be honored a medal for this.
Oh, hush up, all of you, and stop this daydreaming. It's time to get your books and get ready for school. Now.
So track number 7 there. So looking at my track listing right now, something's kind of missing out. Seeing track number 8. What's going on here? But yeah, what's interesting about that track right there, as I was putting it together, I had to zone out Skit, what I was listening to, and it was just going to be the zone out Skit, then the instrumental. But as I was, so as I was listening to the track, putting it together and doing the editing, I saw, I'm listening to a particular program, and I heard that. So I was like, wow, that was real crazy, because that's the name of the actual track, So yeah, so I had mentioned, the person mentioned daydreaming. So that's one of the newer skits. Like I said, most of them I had on here already had, or haven't used, or they was already part of the track. But that was definitely one of the newer tracks. And as I was playing, or editing and putting this project together, I heard that. So quickly added that in to the mix. So yeah, things just happen like that, when you working on stuff. Not sure other artists and musicians, they get the ideals. You never know when something's gonna spark. Sometimes they might have like some, might be days, weeks, months, years, and but on this one of those things, like, my ears was open. I heard that person say that, on it, and I added that, right to the mix. So yeah, that was very, interesting that, I'm listening to something and that pop up. So yeah, I'm gonna go through track number 8 here, and I hope this is the right one right here. Track number 8. I'm gonna have to do my track list over on my computer. So I hope this is one of the mixed tracks. But this next track is called Roll the Game, Smooth Gangster Groove. And the insert is called Rob Banks. So let's play track number 8 here. And let's continue off. Like I said, hopefully this is the right one. So let's get into it. Roll the Game, Smooth Gangster Groove, Rob Banks insert.
What is it exactly you do for a living?
Thanks.
Why didn't you tell me that? You could have made up a story.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
That's a serious thing to say to a girl you just met.
I know you.
Well, I don't know you. I haven't been any place.
Well, some of the places I've been in, Scott. Where I'm going, a whole lot better. Come along.
Yeah, Smooth Gangster Groove. Rob Banks. So I'll go back to my track list right here. Track 8. So this one's track 9. This is just a little interlude, instrumental track right here. So let's play. Yep. It's track 9, and that was just called Interlude Number 1. So I'm not sure if I ever made a title for that track. So I just need the interlude number 1. So that one was not sure. So if I ever come across a file or something, while I'm digging through my archives and and play, I'm like, oh, that's the name of that track, and maybe change it. But from now on, that's just gonna be called Interlude Number 1. So let's get into second track here. The skit is called Whole Lotta Woman. Then the instrumental track is called High Energy. So let's play track number 10 here, Whole Lotta Woman and High Energy.
Who does she think she is?
Well, that's my sister, baby. And she's a whole lot of woman.
Yep. Track number 10 there. So we're gonna get into track number 11. Yeah, it's one of my, well, like I said, once again, all of them, one of my original tracks. Some of them are touched up and some left kind of as they are. So, yeah, and yeah, all my stuff right here. I wrung out my older gear for my equipment and stuff. Think maybe 1 or 2 tracks. I use a different machine, just add some flavor or whatnot. But yeah, all of them, for my SP 202, 606, and I might have used them my 404, some stuff too. But the main stuff is the one of my drum machines. But other than that, the main stuff is it's from the 202 and the 606. So let's get into the next track. Next track is called B-Boy Thug Interlude and Skit. So yeah, B-Boy Thug Interlude Skit right here. Play this one. Can't
You know, this cocaine thing, man, I think it might be the beginning of something big. I don't know if we should mess around. I'm feeling it, man. Think we can make a few thousand, get back to moms in the hood, get me the kind of car we want, man. The kind of place. All I want, man, is a 6-4 drop top. That's it.
Track number 11 right here. Let's get into track 12, Nighttime Stroll, and To Kill a Man insert. So let's get into this Nighttime Stroll. Let's get it.
You ought to kill a man someday, David. It's liberating.
Yeah, Nighttime Stroll with To Kill a Man insert. So we're gonna get to the last track. This is a intro track right here, just called To Be Continued. So let's get into track number 13 here. To Be Continued. Yeah. So we're looking out for Skit Tape Volume 3, 2022. Instrumentals, alternative mixes, experimental mixes, things like that. So yeah, so that's Skit Tape Volume 2. Yeah, I have fun putting that together, going through my archives and, even finding some things that I forgot I made, and putting it together. Now, like with all my projects, if you go to Bandcamp page at DJ Green Hornet, that's me. So go to the DJ Green Hornet Bandcamp page and you can purchase, all the tracks, individuals tracks, download the whole thing. So if you download the whole thing, the bonus tracks is what I call the mixtape version, where I put all the tracks together. So that's how I want people to actually listen to it anyway. So if you want to listen to the way I want you guys to listen to, download the whole project so you'll be able to get the bonus, and that's where I blend all the tracks together so you can listen to it. Excuse me, I think it's about like 17 minutes long, so me putting it together. So that's what that is for the Skit Tape Volume 2. Yeah, download it, purchase it, and you'll get that bonus track and you just listen to it straight through. It's not a long project at all. Make sure if you want to support, go to my PayPal page, and you can go to my Cash App. And make sure you support all those platforms right there. Man, Digital Dust, No Bad Energy Show, so, and all my links, make sure you support, share, like, comment, all my projects, Yeah, that was fun putting that together right there. Really enjoyed that one. So I'll be making a part 3 next year, working on some new stuff. So if I work out or make a project, I'm gonna do put all new stuff. I'll do that one first. Then I'll get back and do a skit tape, volume, volume 3, and give you, about the same amount of material and time and stuff like that. So I want you guys to, support all my projects, listen to all of it, got just like my 9th project on my Bandcamp page, and make sure you support and listen to all my stuff, so share it, like it, things like that. So yeah, wanted to mention, the other night I went out to one of the bars around here, and I saw the performer Sukihana. Sukihana had the club lit. A lot of things going down, stuff like that. So if you see the rapper, and I think she's on a reality show, so I only know her from her music, with her antics and stuff I see on social networks. So I wanted to go check her out. I knew it was going to be lit. So if you see rapper Sukihana in your area, make sure you go check her out. Yesterday was supposed to be like the City Girls and Black Youngster, but their tickets was like $65 or something like that. I ain't had $65 to go see them. It's not that serious. So, but I wanted to go see them, but I had to catch them another time. When the tickets go down. So I'm glad I didn't go see them yesterday. Just because of the fact that I mentioned that, I got to probably take my car to the shop tomorrow, get my sunroof fixed. Something's wrong with the track. It won't come back. So it won't pull back. It's stuck. So I'll be taking my car to the shop in the morning. Hopefully they open, even though it's a holiday, it's only Columbus Day, so I'm thinking it should be open. Yeah, that's about it. I don't know. The next time I'll make another video, maybe next week, maybe in a week or two. Try to do my page mostly about like music and stuff like that. Not too much drama stuff and gossip and things like that. So before I make my live today, I just happen to be on YouTube checking stuff out, and all the titles is just drama stuff. I even seen one title was crazy. They mentioned something about like R. Kelly, and let's just say, and I don't want to say the person name or stuff like that, but let's just say that title has something to do with R. Kelly having a quote friend in prison or in jail, stuff like that. So that's that old funny style stuff. And I looked at the person, see what page it was, and I saw the name. I said, oh, that's like some old comedy dude. I think I've seen him before, so I even like blocked him or don't recommend this page. I don't even know how that came on my algorithm or whatnot. But when I saw that, I was like, well, let me hit not suggest this person no more. That's disrespectful to R. Kelly. You know what I mean? Well, R. Kelly, I have like I said, quote, friend in jail. That's that funny style stuff. So I'm not really into things like that. And a lot of gossip and things, talking about people that, you don't know and never gonna meet. So I don't want that type of stuff on my page. My stuff is mostly for entertainment and music and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm not gonna keep you guys on too long. Make sure you share this page right here, and yeah, hopefully you enjoy Skit Tape Volume 2. Check out all my projects and download them. Share, like, comment, all those things. All right. This is your man, DJ Green Hornet. Oh, yeah, once again, if you got to the end and you go through listening to the projects and I had to edit some stuff out, make sure you go to my Bandcamp page, So that's what it is. All right. DJ Green Hornet, and I'm out. Peace. Skit Tape Volume 2.